Hi, it's Dr. Lori, and I'm back with more Dr. Lori gossip, rants, raves, what's going on behind the scenes. And this is all about the different ways that this is comical, the different ways that people ask me to do stuff for free. Okay, so here you go, get ready. So this makes me laugh, and it just is. If I were to do all this and give all this, well, I'll get onto it. Anyway, I live in a very remote area, and you're using up a lot of my data plan. I don't have unlimited data. So, in order for me to watch everything that you're putting out, it's very difficult for me because I don't have unlimited data. Well, hello, you have to buy unlimited data. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not my fault that you don't have unlimited data. I know it costs money. It's very expensive, I'm sure. But, I know that things cost money, but you're going to have to pay for it. Could you please just, print everything out so I could read everything as opposed to using data to get your information? I'm giving free information, right? I'm giving all different kinds of free information and many different methods where you can get my free information. And then this person goes on to say, I have a lot of sales outlets. I have a lot of booths. I'm getting all of your knowledge and it's helping me to drive my business. Okay, then you might have to buy some data. I mean, what can I tell you? So anyway, but that's more things that folks want me to do for free. Do something else for free so I take on the financial burden so you don't have to buy data. But you're going to have to get data. I'm sorry, we're all paying for the cell phone for service and such. What are you going to do? Then there's a person who says, I have a vintage glass bowl and I really do not have any money to get an appraisal and I'm very broke. And can you please help me? I would appreciate your insight. Here are some photos of it. Please tell me, please tell me. I love my fans. I don't care if my fans are wealthy. I don't care if my fans are poor. It doesn't matter to me. They're my fans and I love them and I give a lot of help. However, I'm trying to do this so all of you can make more money and so all of you can be smart so you can identify pieces. But in fact, I'm broke, oh, I'm broke, oh, I'm broke, a lot of people don't have extra money for things. You have to choose. You chose to buy the vintage bowl, right? So you have to choose whether or not you're going to buy the service where I'm going to evaluate it for you, identify it for you, so you can resell it if that's your goal for top dollar. Then this is probably my favorite. When they tell me I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this, and then ask a question. So, it's like I'm not seeking any evaluation or appraisal for payment. Like basically, I'm not paying you. Okay. I should really just stop reading right there. I should just go, okay, well, you're not paying me and I don't care. But I want to help everybody. So, okay, I continue. So I have this and they list what they have. They have a set of this particular type of stuff and I want to know what it is. And I'm going to tell you all the criteria and traits about it. It's in good working condition and it looks good and this and that. And I'd like for you to tell me if you know if it has value. I really am not going to pay for an appraisal. I just want to know the answer to this question. Does it have value? Okay, thanks very much. I may or may not be planning to sell this piece. I don't really care what you're doing with this piece. Because what I want to tell you is, in order for you to get any information out of this brain, right, that's going to help you, you're going to need to do one of two things. Utilize and watch all of the free videos that I do, or you're going to have to pay for a particular service if you want this. So telling you that it has value, just general nebulous value, is of course the same as saying, oh, what is its value? So that's where you are with that. Then there are people who ask questions that kind of dance around it, the dancers, I call them. They're dancing around the real question. I would like to know, Dr. Lori, if somebody says, I would like to know, Dr. Lori, if you know anything about this artist. His name is John Daly. Do you know anything about John Daly? That's what I want to know. So I don't want an appraisal. I don't need an appraisal. I don't need an evaluation. I know that the piece is real. I got all the information I need. I just want to know if you know anything about John Daly. Okay. So yes, I know everything about John Daly. I know a lot about this particular artist. His name is John Daly, and I know all the background of John Daly. Now what? Oh, well, now I need to know this. I need to know, are John Daly's pieces valuable? How valuable are they? Oh, so now eventually you get to the point, which is really the beginning of the question. And then I get like, don't waste my time with the first question. You know what your real goal is. Visualize the goal, get to the goal. You want to ask me, how much is my John Daly work of art worth? That's what you want to know. oh no, I already know all of this. Well, you obviously don't. So basically, that's the other way that I think it's just, crazy ways that people want to get stuff for free. So there's that. I'm happy to share the information for free, but specific information requires research, requires time, requires an analysis of the market, right? If I'm going to do all of that, right? If I'm going to find the piece and tell you where to resell it and identify it and research it and do all this work, why am I doing any of this to give you free information, right? Why am I doing videos and this and websites and building all this information for all of you? I could just go out and do it myself, right? So I don't compete with you. A lot of people do, but I don't. So basically, that's the other one that made me laugh. That really made me laugh. Then there is, I recently discovered your videos. This is a good one too. And I wanted to let you know that I bought 2 big lots of a particular type of Japanese china. It was really wonderful. I'm wondering if you have a book that you could recommend, if there's a book that you would recommend about Japanese china, so I could look up all the different patterns. I really need a book that kind of has a picture of the patterns. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I have some matching pieces. I have some pieces that are not matching. And, I really can't afford a session with you. And I just don't want to cheat myself when I resell it. So I want to know the value of it, but I can't afford a session with you. Okay, you can't afford a session. You can afford to buy the china. You can afford to buy the book about the china, but you can't afford me or a session with me so I can help you identify and give you the market value of the china, which really is some of the most important part of this information that you need about that china. Right? Okay, so you don't want to cheat yourself, but you'll be happy to cheat me and make sure that I don't get paid. I mean, this gets laughable after a while. You start to go, gosh, what the heck? So if you have the money for the china and you have the money for the book, you probably should think about, boy, I have to save some money for that session with Dr. Lori so I'll know the market. Because the market of where you're going to resell it is going to be pretty important information for you to know. And then there's this. I'm not seeking an appraisal at this time. Like sometime in the future, I'm going to sit and wait until sometime in the future somebody decides that they're going to pay me. Okay, I'm not thinking about an appraisal at this time, but I have these particular objects, and these particular objects are in fact extremely rare and very important, and you probably have never seen any of them like this, but I really just want to know as much information as you have about them. So if you can just tell me everything that you know. I love the everything that you know stuff. Everything that you know, I'm going to be here all day, okay, about specific particular objects. All day. I could write you tomes, dissertations, research papers on what I know about specific pieces. You hit a piece, I'm probably going to know a lot about it. So you're going to have to think about that type of thing when it comes to, I do want this, I don't want this, when it comes to, of course, appraisals. And of course, I understand free, I get free, I like free, everybody likes free, right? But some of these are just comical when people get in touch with me about, I don't really want this, but I need this for free. But I'm not really asking for free, but I want it for free. So those, of course, are some rants and raves and some gossips about those folks who are asking for free. So I'm Dr. Lori. I'll see you next time.